Okay, that I was. That was a result. Yep, I was muted. It was a result of me trying to troubleshoot some bullshit with my other mic and not fixing the issue at hand, which ended up eventually got fixed by somebody who, actually knows what they're doing. So, not me. Well, I did the actual fix, but they're the one who was like, hey, do this. Or rather, hey, check this. And I was like, oh, hey, that now kind of makes sense, but doesn't at the same time. Basically, it was all OBS just being a stupid fucker. Um, okay, so I need to cover that Chrome with something. I don't know what. It needs to be transparent. You know what I haven't? Yeah. But you're not a transparent. Oh wait, no, yeah, you are. Yeah, white square is transparent, black square is opaque. Uh, yes. I'm like, Stupendium and Dan Bull. I had to kind of lean and take a look at the little closer look at the big monitor. This actually gave me inspiration for a like Lovecraftian mystery adventure. Like essentially the group is on a train that is eating its passengers. Instead of me. Come back. That's actually all I should need. Just a little dude. Mm, yeah, one should be small enough. One drop was way more than enough. Okay. Mm, I like when I was a kid, I wanted to do that whole like perfect leap out of bed. I have to do the green again on a couple of spots. That's okay. Huh. I mean, sometimes changes kind of just happen like that, where it's like all of a sudden you notice that, hey, just throwing this out there, and it's not meant to be anything in the way of insulting or anything like that, but that sounds like every single raver I've ever known. Every single one of them. That also sounds, well, that sounds like most of the ravers that I've known. I've never actually been to a rave. The closest that I've been, well, it was kind of a rave in the woods. It was like an EDM festival that lasted for like 3 days, and we all camped out, and it was just a weekend of living in a tent, camping with another couple of people who really didn't know the first thing about camping, and having EDM going all hours of the day. But not gonna lie, from what I remember, like this was a long time ago. From what I remember of it, it was pretty fun. So I have to go over it with some of the metallic again, but that's fine. I was kind of expecting that. Well, I mean, like, the only reason I ended up going was kind of a fluke. I knew somebody who was like, hey, let's go to this event. And my partner at the time was like, yeah, let's go. And I was like, oh, fuck it. YOLO it is, I guess. I didn't say that because this was before that was actually a thing. Um, but neither here nor there. Um, hmm. I could go with red. Could also go with yellow. I already have yellow on that face. Yeah. Yeah, those are gonna work. Okay. I don't know what I want to. Paint that rectangle. I've already used a lot of blue. I've used a reasonable amount of yellow. I've used a reasonable amount of green. It's basically purple, red, and orange. Hmm. We're gonna go with, well, scarlet. It's a fucking ready orange. Dalarani is like cracked. Oh, also, I haven't said it in a while. Coffee is love. Coffee is life. Yeah, there we go. That's the shit right there. Ew. Yeah, I heard something about that yesterday, day before, or something like that. One of my one of the regulars in chat commented about that. See, I've come to realize why I personally don't ever see the issues that people bring up with the Twitch app. I literally only ever use it for chat while I'm streaming, while painting. That is literally it. I think I've watched a grand total of like, or I think I've popped into a grand total of like 5 streams on my phone. You know what? That's probably enough. Keep you right there, though, just in case it isn't. But yes, I can definitely see how that would be frustrating. I could see that making me more than a little bit salty were it to happen to me. Actually, considering what I use the Twitch app for, I would be very salty if it dropped me in somebody else's chat. All of a sudden, next thing I know, there's like there's a bunch of people in my chat that I don't know who they are, and it turns out that I'm in someone else's chat. I would be pissed. Like straight up pissed. Okay, so we gotta work on some metallics. I think I'm gonna leave the gray background. Um I just need to make the lights a little bit more vibrant. I have an idea for how I could do that, but I'm not 100% sure it will work. So, there's that. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the. Where did you go? Well, I had the Ard Coat bottle somewhere around here, and then it fucking disappeared on me. Oh, ram it. Where'd you go? The Ard Coat that is really technically no longer Ard Coat. Why do I have to be so cluttered? Chat, why do I have to be so cluttered? Why am I so cluttered? Um, I mean, really, it's essentially just fucking uh, golden gel medium, pretty much, that I have in there. I think I might have thinned it down with a little bit of the airbrush medium, which is also very glossy. Um, but yeah, behind there. I really do need to clean my desk. I would probably find it if I did. Um, Hi there, Chair. How you doing? Gits, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you very much for that raid. Give me a second here. I need to fix my bot because apparently my bot has decided to be stupid. Give me a second. Oh, no, no. My bot was fine. It's probably Touch Portal that's being stupid. It's all good. I understand the raid and run. I thank you for bringing your community over here anyway, and I hope you have a great day ahead, Skits. Okay, so for any of you who may not know me and who this is your first time in, I am Magical Hack. I paint miniatures and commissions and sometimes play video games and uh yeah, I'm very eloquent. I am currently painting a commission for a friend of mine. And this is a tricorder dice holder for the. Yes, there is that as well. Also, welcome in, Stig. Every Saturday, I run a Mech Warrior Destiny campaign. No worries, Weirdling. Thank you very much for popping in and saying hi. Prost. Oh, that it is a great game. Like how it has evolved throughout like everything that has happened thus far is awesome. Uh, kind of. I'll say 12, but like a bunch of that's going to be truncated. I, as what is technically an outside observer, even though I'm not really an outside observer, being the GM. Um, I kind of feel bad for Johannes. Yeah, that about tracks. Yeah, like, but I mean, at the same time, if there was going to be anywhere where Johannes as a character, like, flipped their shit, that was probably the most cinematic time for it to happen. Yeah, yeah. I am kind of amused by like it going from dude quit while you're ahead to him going, you know what? To hell with it. YOLO. I'm gonna punch way above my weight class. Like like in a fight with a tank that's 15 tons bigger, I could see the Rattel winning potentially. However, facing a battle mech that is 15 tons bigger, I I'm not even sure if an experienced pilot. I don't know. I could see it being. I could see it holding its own against an MBT just simply because of the fact of its speed for its weight. You know what I mean? Like most 60-ton tanks are usually only moving in like in Mech Warrior Destiny scales. No. No. Like the ECM will be a little bit of a thing just simply be but I mean that's really only going to affect the missiles. But I mean even that is not going to be that much of a friendly fire. Yeah. I don't think I've shot the dog in New Vegas, but playing Skyrim, I've killed the first like your first companion that you get. I've killed her so many times just simply because she gets in the way. Yeah. Like honestly, the biggest benefit that the Rattel has is it moves fast for its size. It basically trades armor for speed, which was a conscious choice. Burnsy, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm not doing too bad. Work sucks, but it's nothing new. I am currently working on the Tricorder commission I had started, and am kind of a week behind on because last week was pretty much a wash as far as painting went. Yeah, yeah, I can see that being a pain. Yeah, thinking about it, I don't think I've ever bought a horse in Skyrim. Anytime I've ended up with a horse, I've just like taken it from somewhere. Probably somebody that I had previously killed that had the horse. Or just some rando on the map who got off their horse to go pick something up off the ground, and then all of a sudden I'm like, "Ooh, hey, horsey! I'll take this horsey. You're my horsey now." Yeah, honestly, all of my early game funds go towards house and furnishings. Hey, nobody's ever come after me for it, so. And besides, Dragonborn is allowed to do whatever they want. It's in the Dragonborn rules. So the idea with this is I was kind of going for like the darker brushed metal, like Star Trek Voyager style. I think I mostly accomplished that. Thank you for dropping that shout out, Sharky. I'm gonna have to check and see why my thingy's not doing the thingy that it's supposed to be thingying. It made sense to me, so alrighty. So let's work on the actual dice cup parts. I don't know. I mean, I should paint. Yeah, it makes sense. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Um, I should paint them, but I don't know how I want to do it, if that makes sense. Because my options are kind of try and do them like bright and vibrant, which if I'm going to do that, I need to either do a layer of white, let that fully cure, and then do some colorful over top. Or I can bust out the Payne's Gray again. And instead this time just go over all of it, including where the dice live, which might be a good idea. It's Dwarf Fortress songs time. Okay. You can go down. I don't need you for the moment. Here. Hmm. Aha, I found it. You used to be art code. No longer. Okay, so we're gonna do something else first, actually. I mean, it knew what it was picking up what you were putting down. Honestly, I think you're just giving humanity too much credit. People's is kind of dumb. I mean, sure, they could have Googled it, but that involves people actually caring. Like, technically, I don't think most of the Western world, and I will probably include myself in that as well, knows how to properly pronounce the letter as it is. Because I somehow doubt it's pronounced just like a normal U. Oh, I mean, feel free to have as much faith in humanity as you want. That should be about the right consistency. Two. We're going to take this guy here, which is the double. Yeah, double zero. Boop. Yeah. I'm just actually thinking about it. I don't know if any of my beliefs actually inform my worldview that much, like on an individual basis. Yeah, terrible public washrooms are terrible. Oh, that's even worse. Probably have to go over these again when I. Yeah, I can honestly say I use a non-private washroom more than I use my washroom at home. I say non-private rather than public because I'm talking about the one at work. That sounds like some of the bars I've been to in the city that I live in, and one of the restaurants. Like, I'm just gonna throw it out there. That should not be legal for like accessibility reasons. The last place I was like that, that I was to that was like that was a ramen place. That sounds very uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not sure how the ramen place that I was mentioning dealt with it. I don't even know if they're still open. I don't think they survived the no, they survived the COVID shutdown. That does not sound pleasant. Damn it, it did reactivate it. Poopy toots. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back over that with the purple, but still make it look good. I didn't ruin it. It's just not going to look the same as what I originally wanted, which is kind of poo. But it is what it is. It's my fault for going over it as many times as I did. Okay, you're going to have to give me a second. Because I have paint on my brush. I'm actually about to put a little bit more on. Sweet. There.
Aw, look. It just wants some lovin's. Go pet it.
And now the redeems for everything other than painting. Alrighty, caffeinating. Hey, Miss Chonka Chonk. Hey, Miss Chonka Chonk. Come here. Bing bang, walla walla bing bang. Come on. I know you can reach it. Come on, you can get it. There you go. Good girl. There you go. Gosh. Oh. Well, the kitty got lovin's and the kitty got treatses. Oh. Somebody pay me $1 million so that I can just stay home and paint stuff and play video games all the time. Like, well, I mean, I'll take 2 million to, but it has to be in dollary dues. But I mean, yeah, I'll take $2 million to sit at home and basically do nothing other than paint minis and talk shit. That way, I won't have to deal with fucking. I mean, either USD or Canadian dollars. USD would be better. Okay, but I don't know what your disability pension is like. I do know what ODSP is like up here in Ontario, and it's not enough. Like, the big thing that, like, if I was on assistance of any sort, you know, it's enough to, like, live on. Like, hold on. I need a calculator for a second here. Zero, 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 by... But I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, um, is that for like a bachelor apartment, like a one bedroom apartment? But I don't know. Yeah, like, even the government subsidized stuff here is fucking more expensive than it should be. But like, I don't know. I average about, but and from your perspective, I can understand how that could be the case. Um, or I can understand how that could be the case when looking at it from your perspective. From looking at it from my perspective, if I had the money to basically be like, okay, I'm going to follow my pursuits, like like I essentially the career that I've always wanted is the, just like eternal student that just has the money to just stay in post-secondary education and just learn all of the things and like take all of the courses. Like it's not necessarily, well, holy fuck. No. I don't want fucking Twitch app. Yeah, no worries. It decided to throw me into another channel as I'm trying to respond. The Twitch app, like the mobile app. Yeah, I'm fucking sitting here talking to you, and all of a sudden, the fucking I see it jump into Nucrium's channel. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in my stream manager. I don't want to be in somebody else's fucking chat. Like, if this is how it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to like save up between $300 and $500 so that I can get myself a new laptop and just use the fucking web page. Which, not gonna lie, would be more convenient. Okay. Hmm. You know what? And you got a problem with that? Um, with my current setup, I would have to move my painting desk closer to my computer. That's the issue. Is my computer, which, all of my cameras and my microphone are routed into, is over that way, completely across the room. Um, yeah, it is a valid idea. It just unfortunately does not work for my setup. Which is why I'm looking at like um I get it. I'm just being an ass. I'm allowed to be saucy every now and again. My channel. Jeez. I guess this brush. The one. Yeah. This is going to be a couple layer endeavor doing yellow just because it is. You know what? We're going to be smart about this. I wouldn't even classify myself as a brat. I'm just a little bit saucy from time to time. What do you think you're doing, Putums? What do you think you're doing, Putums? This. Well, I am glad that you're enjoying yourself. Yep. So we're going to bust out some cadmium yellow. Extra spicy yellow. We're going to mix with lemon yellow rather than the azo that I would normally use. So this is going to give it more of a light tone. 2 drops. That is one TTRPG I've never ended up being able to play. I played the video game for a while, like I used to own it, like the RPG, but Well, I mean, getting games for any TTRPG, especially non fucking Dragon game TTRPGs, can be like pulling teeth. Hey, I enjoy the peanut brittle that is Rift. I chose peanut brittle because it's extra crunchy. That and honestly, it's been forever and a day since I've had decent peanut brittle, and I kind of miss it, if I'm gonna be honest. Just gonna throw that out there. Actually, I should look at making some peanut brittle. Um, it is an interesting combination of words. Yeah, yeah, that tracks. Honestly, I miss 3.5. Well, 3 and 3.5 for various reasons. Mainly because it's so fucking broken, it's great. Like in in third edition and 3.5, you could have a half dragon psionicist who was also a skilled fucking crafter of some sort. Oh. Yeah, you said 5e, and I'm like, oh, when someone says 5e, they mean fucking, like, just says 5e. They mean Dragon Game. Which is also the Dragon Game's most popular and currently most infamous. But for different reasons. All right. I mean, you can get the same thing happening with stuff like rifts, but that's usually like across books more so than anything else. Like when I say books, I mean like game books. This reminds me, I should put some work into the system that I was or that I've been kind of cooking up over the last little bit. Oh, no doubt. Especially if they're not communicating properly. Yeah, the system I've been kind of kicking around, like in its most basic form, is a D10 dice pool system where your attributes dictate how many dice you roll, and your skill that you're trying to use dictates the bonus that you apply to those dice. Like basically, that's cool. Um, yeah, basically the way I was doing it, like from a far more mechanical approach that you can essentially layer any sort of flavor on top of, is you have a target number of 8. Like essentially anything can be done. You just roll the requisite ability and you have to get 8s. However, your level of skill will give you like essentially bonuses to those rolls. interesting. But yeah, like essentially the skills go up to a maximum of +6. Um, yeah, I think that's gonna be what I want to do. And then it's gonna be basically mirrored over here, so yeah. Yeah. What I am gonna do though, because I need to put food in my belly. I have some chicken that I pulled out that I can quick thaw and then throw in a pan and like fry up, and it will be tasty in my belly. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit that there. Cat, your rat. I didn't want to have a screen marker. Damn it. Dad. Damn it. Knocking shit over. Alrighty. Now I'm back over to a spot where I can be here, where I can be yes, where I can be heard. Where I can be heard easily. I definitely want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. Whether you've been chatting, whether you've been lurking, whether it's first time entering around here regularly, I appreciate you all of you, each and every one, especially you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look and see who we can. Sounds cool. Yeah, the what I was working on was a straight up classless system. Like essentially you can mix and match however you want, and you make your character your way and flavor it how you want to flavor it. But as I was saying, I want to thank you all for coming and hanging out. As always, it has been a pleasure having each and every one of you in chat. Whether you've been chatting, whether you've been lurking, whether it's the first time entering around here regularly, I appreciate each and every one of you. We are going to go say hi to Kate Creates. And it looks like they are painting up a jack-o'-lantern of some sort. It looks rather awesome. Yeah, no worries. I hope you have a pleasant rest of your day. And as well, I will be back tomorrow. I'll be painting on the tricorder a little bit more, getting that finished up. I should have it finished up by the end of the week, if not a little bit earlier, and then we'll get back to working on those kobolds. I hope, I hope you all have a great day. Cheers.